Hi, it's Mystical Moonrose Productions, and I'm an abstract artist. Nothing's planned. Everything comes out by hand, comes to the canvas. We're working on an IKEA window panel. Pretty long, but it is 100% cotton, and it's used, so we're gonna do this live because I can't get my, or not live, I'm gonna do a recording of this because I cannot get my stuff straight here. I don't need to know at the end of the video you've been able to see me in my shirt the whole time, so you know what I'm saying. Trying to keep myself out of it. You can see my legs. You can see I'm wearing shorts. Alright, whatever comes out, comes out. This is completely random. And so is the chat. I don't like that hanging off of the towel. Or on the towel. I also smoke on camera, and I don't know if you ever tried to quit smoking, but I'm telling you, and I'm trying to do it naturally. I don't want nicotine in my system. And you can do it cold turkey, and it's usually more effective than having to go to the patch of the gum, because it does nothing but transfer something more money out. All right, thermos of coffee, thermos of water, and although it needs cleaning right now, thermos of tea. Tea. All right. I'm gonna stay on this side. And like I said, this panel's pretty big. I've already done this in a couple of other videos. And I'm not done. It's random. I am guided. I'm channeled by spirit. I ask the Lord every time I sit down here to help me focus on nothing but the music in my ear. And then when I look back, I can see whatever I see out of it. Hopefully he's not gonna scare me. You know what I mean? Get scared by what we see sometimes. All right. The song is All My Life, and I know one, KC. I can't remember the name of the group. I can't remember a lot of things since my concussion, so I just want you to flow with me. That's it. My mom used to watch, my mom worked in oil. I work in acrylic because I've seen how long it takes oil to dry. I also have done oil pastels myself, and they seem to never dry. So, me prefer acrylic. It dries quickly, and I don't have to worry about it sliding or somebody touching it. Man, hold on a second. And that's plain water, and refresh, plain water, Dawn, and a little tiny bit of water just to clean my brushes. I listen to music on my headset while I paint. What you may hear in the background may be my son practicing. He's in a band here in Cape Girardeau called Hot Saucer. So he practices to Avenged Sevenfold. Just keep his fingers moving, and Joe Satriani and a couple others. Green Day was his start, I believe. When both ears are covered, I don't usually talk, so this will be, whatever you hear residually. And I just let my feelings come out. I don't really know what I've painted until after I look at it, which can end up completely random. It will end up completely random, but I'll see things in it. I'll know what it's talking to me. I'm a conduit, so I do talk, random chat. It may be something you've been thinking about. It may be something, I've been thinking about that, we're connected on another level. And I believe in that kind of thing, so being a conduit, I pretty much tap into somebody. I mean, I'm not trying, trust me. But it may be something, that's how we are connected to each other on this planet. And I say this planet because I'm not naive to think that God wasn't trying a long time ago. I mean, we have proof he was, so, he promises us a life in the heavens. Who knows how that life is supposed to be lived up there, or where it is. We could find out these plasmoids are creating another star for certain souls to ascend. We never know. But if you look at them, I wouldn't doubt it, because that kind of is the description of some angels in the Bible. Well, if you look deeper past the original Bible, of course, man made edits to the Bible, took out certain people out of the Bible that were, supposedly, well, man supposedly put what they needed to put in the Bible, or took out things that they didn't want you to know about. That's what I'm trying to say. There is ancient knowledge that other people are trying to prevent you from knowing. But I believe that all the books of the Bible, and even Anunnaki, I look into that, but I wouldn't resonate too much with it, because too many people down here. I believe Earth is a prison. This is where we are supposed to learn our lessons and not retain ourselves, because there will be an end of the earth. We don't know when that'll happen. That's not on our time. I mean, it may be in our time, but we don't control the situation. We'll never be able to control that situation. When we realize we can't control anybody but ourselves, we'll be a hell of a lot better on this planet. God created the heavens and the earth. Do not mistake that. God, one creator, created the heavens and the earth. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for believing that, but I really don't care. Everybody faces persecution. By the way, you can tell when another soul comes in here to speak because my voice will change, and I can guarantee you I'm not here. My husband's in the other room, and my son is in the bedroom of his own. So, and I'm just here because of the winter time, and I wanted to end our marriage better. It's been 32 years of knowing him, and 25 years being married to him. So it's a lot of time, and when I left, it was 22 years in. So we've already done our time apart. It was time to reconnect the family, because with, our split, it separated my kids from me, because they didn't know why I left. And of course, he had his own opinions of me and spread them wildly. And my kids are adults. They're about to go into their own relationships, I hope, and do not turn out like this. Hopefully they're watching everything, because history repeats itself. Just look in the Bible. It's repeating itself. It's called repetitious history. If it doesn't work one time, try another way, and then if it doesn't work that way, try again later. Just sit back, watch, and pay attention to others. Because usually when you see others going through it, it's usually a reflection of what's going on in your own life. So if you're laughing at them, you better start laughing at yourself. And what made me realize I was a conduit? My oldest son died of cancer. Well, he died of suicide, but sorry, I need to refrain from saying the bigger words that gets me canceled. My son was terminally ill with Ewing sarcoma. There, we won't say the C word. We will say what the actual disease was. He was 19 when he was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. In 2017, now that he turned 19 and he was born in 90. So in 2009, he turned 19. In April, he turned December 29th, 1990 is when he was born. So in March of 2010, he was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma in Houston, Texas. I was in Ohio at the time. I had just moved from Tennessee, and this is important. Munford, Tennessee is only like 30 minutes away from Memphis. And from Houston, where he was going to college at the time, Universal Technical Institute. He was also a mechanic for Toyota somewhere over there. And he was living close to the Woodlands in Houston. In in 2017, he was diagnosed terminally again. Ironically, whenever I was packing to go to Houston from Ohio, I screamed into my closet while I was, packing. My son knocked on the door, so every time you see that finger come back over, I'm trying to get my flash to come back on. Okay, so in 2010, April, I go down there, and I'm in the closet screaming. I told my husband. And my husband asked me if I was going to be okay. He said, I looked at him dead in the face and said, I'm not worried about this time. I'm worried about the next time he's diagnosed. I already knew it. He'd just gotten diagnosed. I hadn't even been down there to see him yet. I didn't know exactly where it was. I didn't know any information about it. I just knew there would be a second time.